Hyundai have just announced the new Venue, and we already seen the pics of the new Venue from different angles, the interior and all that. And we know the specs. And the only thing that we really don't know is the pricing, which is going to be announced on November 4th, when I assume that we'll get a live look at the car. Now, the specs seem fine. I mean, it's the same specs as the previous Venue. It has a 1.2 liter natural aspirated engine that puts out 203 horsepower, which I don't think anyone's gonna get because I don't think that's gonna be enough power for this car. Then there's the 1 liter turbo petrol, which is 115 or 20 something horsepower, and then there's the diesel, which is still around, which I'm really glad to see personally, which puts out 115 horsepower or something. And so the engine options are the same, and the big difference is the dimensions of the car. Now, when the Venue first came out, it had one major issue, and that was the design of the car. Now, not that it wasn't a good looking car or anything, but it was supposed to be a compact SUV, and when you look at the competition, it didn't just look massive enough. It didn't look like a compact SUV compared to the others. And that was the problem. It didn't have the same presence as the Nexon, the Brezza, or Sonnet. But now, the new Venue apparently is 48 millimeters taller, 30 millimeters wider, and the wheelbase is increased by 20 millimeters, which means that this car would probably visually look like a much bigger and much more proportionate car. And that's also a big issue that the Venue had. Plus, maybe the rear legroom will also increase because of it. I'm guessing it will. Which means that the cabin will be spacious and the car would look good. And from the design of the new car, it seems like that's what Hyundai is going for. I mean, this looks like it's supposed to be similar to the Creta in some ways. It's trying to give off that impression. It looks boxy. The front end's new. Now, honestly, the previous front end, I was okay with it. I didn't particularly like it. And this one, again, it's the same thing for me. I'm okay with it. I don't particularly like it, but it does seem more modern. I mean, the previous Venue's front end was kind of aging out. And this at least looks like a modern car now. Although I'm not a big fan of the DRL stuff that's going on, but still. Now, there is one thing that could make or break this car, and that's the pricing. And that's what I am a little worried about, considering they haven't told us anything about it yet. And they decided to give us the pictures of it first. Now, the Venue, well, I think the base price has to be really good. Now, what price would that be? I don't know, but still, it has to be competitive. Now, best case scenario, it's cheaper than before. A worst case scenario, it's more expensive, but I think if it's the same price with all the new stuff, I think people will be okay with it. Because when you look at the interior, it does seem like there's a lot of new stuff going on. I mean, it has two 12.3 inch screens that are part of one panel that's stretching out, and I think I've seen a few images of what might be the base model, and from what those images, it seems like the base model has the same screen, which is awesome news. I mean, the screen is something that everyone wants, even for the base option. That is one of the specs that people want. And if you can get that at that price, at that model, without the price increasing, it would be awesome. Now, the 83 horsepower or 82 horsepower natural aspirated engine, I'm assuming that's going to be the engine for the base model. And, well, I guess people can live with that engine, but I don't think it's going to be powerful enough. I think that engine needed at least 90 horsepower or something. Because the Franks, which is probably already also another rival of sorts for this car, even though it is somewhat different. That thing has 89 or 90 horsepower from a 1.2 liter engine, and that power seems just right. I mean, it's not great, fantastic, but it's not low that you feel like it's underpowered. So I feel like that's the minimum, and considering how big this car is, yeah, that engine's not gonna be enough, and you're gonna need to go for the turbo petrol if you want power. And in that case, this car's gonna be expensive, so the prices will be an issue. And I really hope that Hyundai's planning to surprise us with some huge price cuts or something, and not just hiding it just so that people won't be turned off by the price increase or something. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, overall, if the price is decent and the 1 liter turbo petrol engine can be bought for a decent option, decent price, this car could do well. And if the diesel engine gets a price cut, which I have no hope of having, the diesel engines are always the most expensive versions of these cars. But if that thing got a price cut or something, that would be huge. But I'm not, yeah, I'm not planning on believing something like that could happen. So the 1 liter turbo would be the right option, and the price for that option would be the one that we need to focus on. And hopefully there isn't too many options. I mean, we see a lot of cars with 20 or something options these days, and it's ridiculous. And we only need a few options, 7 options at most. Just keep it at that. More options than that really complicates things, and it really turns people off to the idea. But yeah, the new Venue, it seems like it's going to be a visual upgrade in terms of road presence and all that. But let's hope that the price matches it, and the price decreases. So yeah, that's what I think about the new Venue, and let's wait and see till November 4th when the car comes out.